Hey my friends, welcome back to Headlines. I was a manager or a leader in workplace and had managers and leaders as well. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. And people often mix them up and generally take them as superiors or bosses. But according to The Economist, they're different. 那么在职场上呢 manager 和 leader 基本上指的都是你的直接老板，不做区分。但是呢，今天的文章给了一个分析。Would you rather be a manager or a leader? The distinction is both valid and unhelpful. 他们之间是有区别的，但好像也没啥用。Okay, fasten your seatbelt and let's get started. Various attempts have been made to pin down the differences between the two, but they boil down to the same thing. Managers value order. Leaders are tolerant of chaos. A later article described management as a problem-solving discipline. Leadership, in contrast, is about the embrace of change and inspiring people to brave the unknown. A manager administers, and a leader innovates. There are plenty of parallel sentences in this article, which help us to compare two terms. Most of them go against each other. It's good news because we could do more with less. So just beware of those comparisons. Pin down. Yeah, we've learned in episode 122. One of its usages is to figure it out. 搞清楚. For example, there is some evidence that couldn't pin down, or black hole ripples could help pin down expansion of universe. Boil down to, 大家知道 boil 是煮，比如 boil an egg 煮鸡蛋，把东西煮干了呢，剩下的就是最重要的、最精华的部分。The differences between A and B boil down to something. Cultural differences between societies boil down to ecological factors. Why are employees really quitting? You can boil it down to 6 simple reasons. Brave the unknown is to come to grips with the unknown. 上周刚见过 come to grips with. 直面未知. Alright, administer is the verb meaning manage. Say administer country. 管理国家. If a doctor administers a drug, he gives it to a patient. 就是用药. So don't get it confused with administrator. Manager, management 重视的是等级，认为管理是解决问题、做计划、创造可预期性。但是呢 leader or leadership 是对于混乱 chaos 是有耐受力的，他们拥抱变化，激励人心。The difference between managing and leading is not just a matter of semantics. Leaders have more meetings with other C-suite executives and more interactions with multiple people inside and outside the company. Managers spend more time with employees, involving in operational activities, and have more one-to-one meetings. Leaders communicate and coordinate. Managers drill downwards and focus on individuals. The research suggested that firms that are run by leaders perform better than those run by managers. Semantic 语义上的，语用上的是 pragmatic， 语音上的是 phonetic。C-suite 就是最高的管理层，也就是我们平常说的 CXO 系列 CEO, CFO, COO 等等。Drill down or drill downwards 往下钻，meaning take a close or in-depth look at something. For example, drill down into the details or drill down through analysis. 通过分析下探问题。那么 leader 经常是叫向上汇报，强沟通和协调 coordinate. Manager 是向下沟通的多，下钻问题。Leader 引导的公司会比 manager 领导的公司表现得会更好。But pointing to the differences between managers and leaders can also be unhelpful for 2 reasons. The first is that being a leader seems too much sexier than being a manager. That is partly because leadership qualities are associated with seniority. It's also because the 2 archetypes are not created equal. Would you rather be a person who likes to do budgeting or the one who holds others in thrall? The type that likes the status quo or the one who wants to change the world? Seniority 学过了，资历 Archetype 就是原型 which was brought up by Carl Jung. The prefix arch is first or original. Say archangel 大天使的前缀就是 arch. 这两个概念的原型是不平等的，一个做预算，一个束缚别人。Do both of them refer to manager? A thrall here is servitude, 奴役或者是束缚 in thrall to something, 被什么东西困住了。这个在新闻里用的特别多。Transgender clinics for children in thrall to ideology, 被意识形态困住了。Or the UK is still in thrall to EU regulation. 公投已经过去7年了，但是英国还是束缚于欧盟的管制。一个喜欢现状 status quo. It is a phrase to express the existing state. Stick to the status quo 就是保持现状。Israel and Gaza cannot return to status quo. Or what to read when you are frustrated with the status quo. In fact, bosses must combine the qualities of both, just as it's hard to motivate people if you're highly efficient, but have the inspirational qualities of feta cheese. So it is not much use laying out ambitious visions if you don't have a clue how to make them reality. You need to turn the dial back and forth. From strategy to execution, change to order, passion to process, leader to manager.Turn the dial back and forth. 来回的波动表盘. This paragraph is quite easy actually. The only thing that puzzles me is why is it hard to motivate someone if you have the inspirational qualities of feta cheese. I have a video clip to well signify the last paragraph, so let's enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.
我们老祖宗有一句话呀，光说不练，假把式；光练不说。傻把式，连说带练，真